Please enjoy to the story Secrets on Tour by Jasmin AMiller. Chapter 1 Tyler. Come back here. I snatch Anna around the waist and pull her back into bed. She falls straight into my arms, and I hold her tight, inhaling the intoxicating smell of her hair. We've been together for almost 4 years now, and I still can't get enough of her. Where do you think you're going? I whisper softly into her ear. Tyler, stop it. She giggles when my hands slowly wander up her back and to her neck. We both know my end goal is her sensitive spot on her neck where she's the most ticklish. You know, my online class starts in half an hour. I want to take a quick shower and at least drink some coffee before it starts. Just skip it and stay with me. I give her my sad puppy eyes. I know I'm not playing fair, but I still enjoy teasing her. It never gets old. She pulls out of my grasp and sits up on her knees. Please Tyler, you know how important this is for me. My final exams are next week, and I just don't want to miss any of my classes right now. I want to be as prepared as I can be. I don't want to screw anything up so close to having my degree. She looks exhausted, and I know she's been stressing out over this. Hey, come here. I brush the hair out of her face and pull her closer to me again. You're going to do great, okay? I don't think there's anything you can do to screw it up at this point. Try and relax. Your grades are top-notch. I'm really proud of you. Thanks, you're sweet. She gives me a quick kiss on the lips, but I keep her close to deepen the kiss. Grudgingly I let her go after a few minutes. I don't want anything more than to hide with her under the sheets for the next few hours, but I know she needs to go or she'll be late. I pushed her away gently and mumbled "Pain go." She laughs at that, and my whole body fills with warmth at the sound. Poor baby. We'll make up for it later, I promise. Go back to sleep now. You must be so tired. You didn't come in from last night's concert until 2 in the morning, and it's only 6 right now. This time difference sucks. We're at the end of my world tour with only 2 weeks left. At the moment we're in France. Tomorrow we'll be traveling over to Belgium for the next concert. Then we'll have more in the Netherlands, Germany, and the UK. Then we'll finally be done. This tour has been beyond awesome. Sharing and experiencing it all with Anna has been amazing. She just makes everything better. I think we both can't wait to get back home though and relax for a change. Anna shrieks when I swat her butt playfully as she leaves the bed. I give her a big smile and watch her walk over to the bathroom of our hotel suite. Before she closes the door she pokes her head out again. I love you. A big smile forms on my face while my heart beats a few extra times. I love you, Anna. She gives me one of her beautiful smiles and closes the door behind her. A moment later the shower turns on, and I can hear the shower door shut. I grab my phone and dial a familiar number. Hey, how are you? Yes, she's gone. We can talk. Chapter 2 Anna. I close my laptop and sigh in relief. It's not even 9 in the morning, and my head is already pounding like crazy. Maybe I should go back to sleep, but there's just so much work that needs to be done. I still have 3 final papers to finish, and 2 tests to study for. As much as I just want to crawl back into bed with Tyler, I know I can't afford it right now. Only 1 more week and it's all done. I can't do that. Nothing will work without eating something first though. so I pick up the hotel phone to order some breakfast. Thankfully they speak English, or this order would have probably gone terribly wrong. My cell phone lights up, shaking the whole table with its vibration. I pick it up before it can make any more noise. The screen shows a picture of my best friend Sarah. I smile and push the green button to accept the call. "Hey, how are you?" I'm trying to keep my voice down, so I won't wake up Tyler. "Who cares about me?" she squeals loudly in my ear, making me laugh. "How are you? You're the one jet-setting the globe, and you don't update me nearly often enough. I thought we set up your Instagram account so I can vicariously live through you. The last picture you posted was like 2 weeks ago of an ice cream cone in Italy. Don't get me wrong, I love ice cream as much as the next person, but it's just really not that special, you know." She has to take a breath at that point, and I use my chance to cut in. "Okay. First of all, relax and calm down. I'm sorry for not updating you more and exploiting my life more on my social media, but I've barely been out of the hotel rooms for the past few weeks. My nose has been deep in my school books almost non-stop. You know how stressed out I am about everything. Tyler actually had to drag me halfway out of the hotel to get that ice cream you didn't appreciate seeing a picture of." Sarah laughs. "Good. I'm glad he did. We all know you forget to actually live your life sometimes." She lets out a loud sigh and cuts me off before I can get another word in. "I know. Your school is important, and finals are coming up. You're also flying around the world with that fine piece of a man. Where is he, by the way? Come on, be generous and share a little something with your best friend. I don't even remember the last time I went on a good date. I told you not to call him that." Despite my best efforts I end up laughing anyway. What can I say? I mean, have you seen him? He's absolutely beyond gorgeous and sexy as hell. Half of the female population wouldn't wait for a second to switch places with you. Literally. I walk over to the door that connects the living room of the suite to the bedroom and open it quietly. There he is. The man of my dreams. Fast asleep. He's sprawled out on the big bed, my pillow tucked tightly against his side. The blanket is pushed down to his hips, which means his upper body is exposed. A small sigh escapes my lips as I take in the sight of him and his muscular chest and abs. Sarah is totally right, of course. This man, my boyfriend, is handsome as hell and as sexy as he could possibly be. "Earth to Anna," Sarah yells into my ear. I have to hold the phone away for a moment, rubbing my ringing ear with my other hand. I close the bedroom door as quietly as I can and walk over to the big wall of windows that's on the other side of the room. The street below is buzzing with people and cars, and I can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. So beautiful. "Sorry, I was just checking to make sure that Tyler is still sleeping. He didn't get in until late last night. Our schedules are a little mixed up at the moment. I'm glad this will all be over next week. I'm ready to spend some more time with him. We haven't seen much of each other over the last few weeks. I'm trying not to think about it too much. The last thing I need at the moment is another thing to worry about." "Have you told him about the news already?" Sarah's voice has finally calmed down some. "No, not yet. I'm still not 100% sure what to do." I put my hand on the window and lean my head against it. You know how I feel about it. I don't think there's really anything to think about anyway. Plus, he should have a say in this too, don't you think? Doing this behind his back just doesn't seem right. Her voice has taken on a scolding tone. As much as I don't like it at the moment, I'm happy to have a friend who's honest with me. I know. There just hasn't been a good moment yet to talk about it. I just wanted to wait until my finals are done. Then I can finally think straight again. I'm here if you need to talk, okay? I'm sorry, but I have to go now. My evening class is about to start. Can't wait until we're in the same time zone again. And stop stressing out about everything. It will all work out just fine. Tyler will stand behind you. I'm absolutely sure of it. Now go hop back into bed. At least one of us should get some action. We both have to laugh. Thank you, Sarah. You're the best. I don't know what I'd do without you. So don't get all mushy now. I have to sit in class now with 20 other people. Can't start crying now. I better go. Love you, Anna. Before I can say anything back, I hear the dial tone. Love you, too. Are you talking to me? A deep voice comes from behind me, causing my heart to speed up and my body temperature to rise a few degrees. I turn around to see Tyler slowly strolling towards me, in nothing but his boxers. He smirks at me, knowing very well how much he affects me. He's distraction personified. That was Sarah. I throw the phone over onto the couch, just as he reaches me. His hands grab my waist and he pulls me flush against him. I melt into him immediately, relishing the contact, trying to push the guilt of keeping secrets from him to the back of my mind. Chapter 3. Tyler. The earth-shattering noise coming from the screaming fans stays with me long after I leave the stage. This was night number 2 in Paris, and tomorrow we'll be on our way to Belgium. The arena had been sold out both nights, and I loved every single second of it. The rush of performing in front of thousands of people never gets old. Right now I want nothing more than to get back to the hotel, though. I know Anna will probably be passed out already after having to get up so early this morning, but just lying right next to her in bed makes me feel better, more complete. I'm fighting my way through the crowded tunnels backstage to get to the side entrance, knowing the SUV is waiting for me. My 2 bodyguards Alex and Daniel are at my side, and we keep a brisk pace. We know how important it is to get out of here as quickly as possible before the masses leave the building. I take a deep breath when I'm finally in the car, and Daniel closes the door behind me. He and Alex slip into the front seats and I let my head fall against the headrest, closing my eyes for a moment. The quiet moment doesn't last long when my phone starts vibrating in my pocket. Who would send me a message this late? I take out my phone to check it and smile when I see who it's from. Lisa, I can't wait to see you next week in England. It will be the best night ever. I can't tell you how excited I am. Me. Same here. It's been too long since we've seen each other. I hope it's going to be great. I'm a bit nervous. Lisa, do you think Anna suspects anything? Me. I don't think so. She's been so busy with her final exams that I don't think she's really been paying attention to much else lately. Lisa, we can still change our plans if you think she's onto you. I don't want to risk getting caught. Just let me know. Okay. Me. Will do for sure. We should be fine, though. I'd hate to change our plans now. Lisa, good. See you in a few days. Lover Joey. Ekokso. I laugh at the message and put my phone back in my pocket, just as we come to a stop at the side entrance of the hotel. Daniel gets out with me, while Alex drives off with the car. There aren't a lot of people out at this hour, but I pull up my hoodie anyway. Better safe than sorry. Luckily we make it up to our floor without any issues. I leave Daniel at his door and walk past the few more doors down the hallway to Anna's and my room. I slip in as quietly as possible, glad that we have a bigger suite with a separate bedroom. That way I don't wake her up the second I get back from my concert. I take a quick shower, put on my boxer shorts, and climb slowly into bed. The moonlight shines softly through the window, and I can see Anna's eyes fluttering open for a second to look at me. Anna is extremely weird when it comes to her sleep. When we go to bed at the same time, it's almost impossible to wake her up once she's asleep. I've been close to dumping a bucket of cold water on her on a few occasions now. When I'm not there and she goes to bed by herself though, she's the lightest sleeper. She usually wakes up immediately when I climb into bed, almost as if she'd been subconsciously waiting for me. "Hey," she whispers quietly, her voice full of sleep. "You're back." "I am," I say, opening my arms for her. She nestles herself as close to me as possible, and I enjoy the heat radiating from her body. I give her a soft kiss on her forehead, loving the contact with her soft skin. "I've missed you. It's starting to get really lame here without you." She's pressing herself into me some more, and my body heats up right away. There are no words needed to tell her how much I've missed her too. Chapter 4. Anna. "Let's take a picture, Tyler. That will get Sarah off my back." Tyler takes the phone out of my hand and turns it around so he can take a picture of us. We're in Brussels, in the central place to be exact, and it's absolutely stunning. I'm not sure where to look first with all the majestic beauty around us. We arrived in Belgium yesterday afternoon. I worked very hard for the rest of the day, so I could take some time off today. We've been sightseeing and just enjoying each other's company all morning. I already dread going back to the hotel and the piles of schoolwork that are waiting for me. Smile, Anna. Or did you want me to take a picture of your big frown? I look over and smile at Tyler just as he takes a photo. "Oh, look at this. What a cute picture." He holds the phone out to me, so I can see it too. I know he's making fun of me right now because I look at him like a lovesick puppy. I have to agree though, it is a very cute picture. "Oh shush it. You know you love it." I snatch the phone out of his hand before he starts taking pictures of me looking all embarrassed. "Of course I do." He pulls me close to him and rests his forehead against mine. "I like seeing you out here with me, actually enjoying yourself and not stressing out for once." "I know. It feels good too. We're almost there. Even though it feels like forever, it's just around the corner now." I whisper, our lips just inches apart. "Can't wait to have you all to myself again." "Tyler," before I can't get any more words out, he closes the distance between us and our lips meet in a soft kiss. After a few minutes we pull apart, and I feel a little lightheaded. "Let's go get some Belgian waffles. I saw a great place earlier." He starts walking, pulling me after him. "You can't take another cute picture when we're there." He looks at me and I have to laugh. Tyler comes to a sudden halt in front of a gift shop, and I have to stop him before he can pull me inside with him. "I'll just wait here for you, okay? I'll upload that picture quick for Sarah." "Of course. Be back in a second." My phone vibrates with an incoming text message not even 10 seconds after I posted the photo of Tyler and me on Instagram. Sarah, that picture is adorable. I want more. Hope you're having fun. Miss you. Me. I'll take one of the Belgian waffles I'll get in a few minutes. Hope that'll make you happy. Sarah, as long as you're in it too, it'll make me very happy. Tyler wouldn't hurt either. Gosh, that girl can make me laugh like no other. Me. Duly noted. I'll see what I can do. Sarah, he looks very happy. Did you tell him? Me. Way to dampen the mood. Sarah, I guess that means no. Just do it already, Anna. It'll only get harder the longer you wait. Hey, beautiful. Tyler puts his arm around my shoulder, and I almost drop my phone. I shove it into my bag as fast as possible. Are you keeping secrets from me? He chuckles, and I think I feel a little sick. What? Why would you say that? This would be a great moment to tell him, but I chicken out. As usual, my nerves have taken over again. I was just joking. Come on, let's get that waffle before heading back to the hotel. He gives me a long hug, and I close my eyes, unhappy with keeping things from him. Let's go. I take his hand and let him lead the way, my appetite suddenly gone. Chapter 5 Tyler. How much longer do you have until you have to get up, sweetie? I pulled Anna as close as I can, wanting to relish this fleeting moment as long as possible. Maybe 20 more minutes. This is the last day of studying. Then only the test tomorrow morning, and I'm done. She gives me a huge smile which I can only reciprocate. You deserve this so much. You've been working your butt off for the last 3 years to get this degree, all the while dealing with me and my situation too. Yeah, dealing with you is never easy. It has certainly made getting my degree a lot harder. She smirks at me, and I'm on top of her in no time, pinning her down with my weight. What exactly do you mean, Anna? I let my nose slowly glide down the side of her face and further down her throat. I know her eyes are closed by now, because she always reacts this way. I don't think there has ever been anyone in my life I've cared enough about to get to this point of intimacy and familiarity. Anna never fails to keep my interest, and it isn't even anything she does. It's just who she is. She's my girl, which is exactly the reason that I know she is keeping something from me. You know exactly what I mean, Tyler. She's laughing now, and I'm just staring at her, enjoying these simple moments that have become so rare. Get off me now, you're heavy. She keeps laughing though, so I know she doesn't really mind it. Only if you do me a favor. No way. I'm not falling for that again. The last time I agreed to that, you put me in a freaking race car next to you and almost killed us both. Anna has stopped laughing now, but I can't still see the humor sparkling in her eyes. I did no such thing. I wasn't even driving that fast. I give her a shocked expression, knowing she can see right through me. She knows me just as well as I know her. Oftentimes I don't even have to say a word for her to know what's going on. That's exactly the reason I've been so nervous about keeping secrets around her. I know that the only reason I haven't gotten caught is because she's been so busy with studying and distracted by her finals. Sure you weren't, silly. She looks at me, studying my face. Everything okay, Tyler? There she is, seeing right through me. What? Yes, sure. I was just thinking the same about you though. We're both looking at each other, and I can see in her face that she's definitely hiding something. Her eyebrows are pulled together slightly, making her eyelids close just a little bit, while she's pressing her lips tightly together. I can't believe she's really hiding something from me. I guess until this moment I was still hoping that Anna's sister Jo and I were wrong. Jo called me last week, asking if everything was okay with Anna because she had been acting weird. I agreed with her, but at that point I thought it was all just because of the school stress and us not being able to spend as much time together. Once Jo put the thought about something else being wrong in my mind though, I started seeing it too. About me? What about me? Anna is trying to smooth out her expression now, trying to hide her emotions from me. It makes me feel all sorts of things, none of them good though. Of course you. Are you okay? You know you can't talk to me about anything, right? Remember, us against the rest of the world. I give her a pleading look, knowing full well I'm not playing fair, but I don't care at this point. The inner fight she's having plays out right in front of my eyes. It seems like defeat is finally settling on her face, but I don't feel an ounce of triumph. What if I should have left it alone? What if this is actually something really bad? I don't think I've really thought this through. Tyler, there's something I need to. Knock, knock. The loud banging on the door breaks our moment, and I can hear my manager mumbling on the other side of the door. It's hard to hear, but something about an emergency. Damn it. I roll off Anna in frustration, letting out a low growl. I'll better get ready now. Go see what Bill wants, before he breaks down the door. I'll see you later, okay? She gives me a quick kiss on the cheek and walks to the bathroom. I jump out of bed, ready to rip off Bill's head. Chapter 6 Anna. I did it. I can't believe it, but I actually did it. I just finished my last exam and uploaded my last final paper. I let out a little squeal as I stare at the screen of my laptop, feeling tears slowly accumulate in the corners of my eyes. Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, Anna? Tyler crosses the hotel room in a few long strides and kneels down in front of the chair that I'm sitting in. His eyes are scanning me from top to bottom, looking for any sign of distress. He takes my hands in his, giving me a worried glance. Everything's okay? Great, actually. The first tear rolls down my cheek, and I have to laugh. I'm done, Tyler. It's all over. I'm finally free. He pulls me out of the chair and against his hard chest. His arms wrap around me, while his scent fills my senses. I feel instantly at home and relax into his embrace. I'm so proud of you. I knew this would be a piece of cake for you. This is so awesome. Now we can finally spend more time together when the tour is done next week. I can't wait. I've missed having you around all the time. He smiles so big that I have to laugh. I'll miss not seeing that smile all the time. That unwelcome thought makes me sad, so I try and push it far away. I don't want this moment ruined, especially not when Tyler's hands are suddenly on my cheeks, caressing them lightly with his thumbs. A second later he leans in slowly, and my eyes close on their own accord when his lips meet mine. The kiss is so sweet and Tyler's lips so soft, that I can't hold back the long sigh that has built up in the back of my throat. Tyler chuckles at that, and I can't help but push my body closer to his. I forgot the position we're in though, still kneeling in front of the chair, and my move makes us both topple over onto the floor. His back hits the carpet with a quiet thud, and I land on his chest. We have to laugh at the situation, since it's so typical for me to do something like this. Man, your laughter is still my favorite sound in the world. I can't wait until we're back in Oregon next week, and I have you all to myself again. My daily goal will be to make you laugh as much as possible. I've been looking forward to that moment for so long now. Just you and me for the whole summer. Just like that, my good mood is gone. He's hit a nerve, and the worst thing is he doesn't even know it. There's a few places that I've been looking at online. I need to show them to you later, or do you want to do it right now? His excitement is almost palpable, and it makes me feel even worse. I can't feel my tears come back, but this time not out of joy. Tyler's smile falls instantly and he looks at me, his eyes filled with worry. He knows right away that these aren't happy tears either. What's wrong, baby? I know I should have waited until you're done and looked at houses with you together. I was just so excited. I'm sorry. His brows are pulled together tightly, and I hate that he thinks it's his fault. I shake my head, trying to calm down enough to speak. It's not the house. It's not. What is it then? There's something I need to tell you, Tyler. I get out of his embrace so I can sit up. Tyler follows me into a sitting position. He's trying to keep a neutral expression, but I can't see the anxiety on his face. What is it, Anna? Please just tell me already. Another SOB escapes my lips, as I finally speak the words aloud that I've been practicing in my head for days now. I'm not coming back to Oregon with you. Chapter 7 Tyler. My heartbeat can't seem to decide if it should skip a beat or start racing erratically at hearing Anna's words. My hands start to tremble slightly, and thoughts are bombarding my brain at a mile a minute. I surely couldn't have heard her correctly, right? I probably misunderstood what she said. I try and calm down my entire being, so I can have a rational and normal conversation with her. Anna, what do you mean you're not coming back to Oregon with me? I still feel like I'm close to having an anxiety attack. Trying to calm myself down didn't work at all. I'm so sorry, Tyler. I've wanted to tell you for a while now, but somehow I kept putting it off. And then the other day we got interrupted. She looks at me, giving me a pleading look. You're really serious about this? I asked her again, wanting to make sure she's really saying what I think she's saying. I wasn't at first, but I've made up my mind these last few days. I know I should have told you earlier. I'm sorry. She looks down at her lap, nervously playing with the hem of her shirt. I'm sure I'm white as a sheet right now as the shock starts settling in. I'm momentarily at a loss for words, still hoping that this is just a bad dream, and that I'll wake up from it any second now. So you're just going to leave me like that? The shock is still there, but now irritation and anger are very slowly coming to the surface too. Anna looks at me with a shocked expression, tears starting to form in her eyes. What? Oh my gosh, Tyler. No, no, no. What are you thinking? I'm not leaving you. Are you crazy? Now I'm completely confused. Anna, can you please just tell me what the hell is going on? She nods right away, but I can't still see the shock lingering in her expression. Do you remember when we were in New York for the first time years ago? We went to the Aperture Gallery, and it was the most beautiful gallery I'd ever seen. You were praising me so highly to one of the owners, that he said I should send him some of my work. What does that have to do with anything? I wondered out loud. Well, The owner and I have been in touch over the years. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. Anyway, they want to feature me in their new traveling exhibition." She stops talking and looks at me expectantly. "They do? Wow, that's awesome, Hannah. Congratulations." I stare at her, and the air between us is mixed with awkwardness. Despite my mixed feelings at the moment, I still feel proud of her for such an accomplishment though. "Thanks." The worry in her eyes keeps growing. "Are you mad at me?" she whispers, her eyes filling with fresh tears. "Not mad. I'm a bit disappointed that you didn't tell me before. I thought we talk about everything." "We do. I don't really know why I kept it from you. At the beginning I wasn't even sure that I wanted to do it. I didn't like the prospect of being apart from you again, but then I thought it's only for a few months. We've done it before, so we can do it again." Her hands are still playing with the hem of her shirt, and I'm afraid she might rub a hole into the thin material soon. "I see. It's only a few months?" I ask her. "Yes." She nods. "The exhibit is going to start next month and will run for a little less than 3 months." "Okay," I tell her, standing up. Anna gets up too, and we silently stare at each other for a few long moments. I bend down to give her a quick kiss on the cheek. I can't see flickers of worry and disappointment in her eyes as she gazes up at me. "I have to go figure out some stuff. ILL. See you later." Anna stays quiet as I walk away from her, leaving her alone in the hotel room. Chapter 8. Anna. I stare at my phone as it beeps with another incoming message. "Sarah, so you told him, and he basically left the room?" "Me, pretty much. I mean, he congratulated me and asked how long it would be. Then he said he is to go to figure out some stuff and he left." Remembering the moment makes me feel all weird inside again. He looked so sad and disappointed. I hated it. "Sarah, MH. That doesn't sound too good. And you said you haven't seen him much since then. Wasn't that like 2 days ago when you told him?" I read the message, letting out a nervous breath. This isn't helping at all. "Me. Yeah. Everyone's been busy traveling to Holland, playing the concert, and now everyone is getting ready to travel over to Germany. Sarah, maybe he's just acting queer because this is all coming to an end now. That must seem queer to him too, don't you think? Now add the stress of you leaving him on top of it all." "Me. I'm not leaving him. It's just for a few months, Sarah." "Sarah, I know that. But think about how he must feel too. You guys have been talking and looking forward to finally being together again after all of the tour and school stress. It always sounded like that thought was what got you through all of your schoolwork and made it all worth it. And then you drop that bomb on him." I stare at Sarah's message for a while, feeling more and more sick by the second. What am I doing? "Me. Sarah, I have to go. I have to talk to Tyler. Thanks so much for helping." I jump out of bed, not waiting for Sarah's reply. I take a quick shower and get ready as fast as I can. I'm about to put on my dress, when I can hear the door to the suite open. Tyler strolls in a second later. "Anna." He looks around the room, seeing me standing in the bathroom door with my dress still in my hands. I can't feel his eyes on my body, and I know I'm already blushing. My favorite smile appears on his lips, and I feel like crying. It seems like I haven't seen it in forever with the weird tension between us. He must notice the look on my face, because his smile falls instantly. What's wrong? He's by my side in no time, looking at me with concern in his eyes. I was just coming to find you so we can talk. I take a step closer to him, drawn in by the comfort he provides. Please don't tell me there's some more news you didn't tell me. I can't still hear the slightest bit of disappointment in his voice, and I wish I could take it all back. No, nothing else. I did want to talk to you about New York though. I'll call the guys and tell them I can't participate in their show right now. Maybe I can do another show later on. I want to go back to Oregon with you. I say in the whisper. Are you crazy? No way. You're not coming back to Oregon with me. He says it in a firm voice that surprises me. It also makes me wince a little. He takes my face into his big hands, and I immediately melt at the contact. Look at me, Anna. His voice is demanding, yet softer now. When I look at him, I'm met with eyes filled with so much love and adoration, that I can feel my own tear up. You're not coming to Oregon with me, because I'm coming to New York with you. There's no way in this world that you'll miss such an amazing opportunity, and I don't want to be apart from you again. What? My eyes blink rapidly, making the collected tears spill over. You can't. You got your studio recording all set up to begin in a few weeks. You can't miss that. And I won't. I already talked to Steve, and we're all set. He doesn't mind a few months at the East Coast, so we can do all the work over there. He gives me a small smile. Are you serious right now? I can only stare at him. Tyler nods and I throw myself at him. He pulls me tightly into his arms, and I feel so happy and loved at the moment. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I'm so excited right now. He chuckles lightly into my shoulder, causing goosebumps to pop up everywhere. When I try to pull away from him, he only pulls me closer. Lifting me up by my butt without much difficulty, he carries me over to the bed. I can't wait to spend more time with you. There's no way I'm going to miss that. I'm flat on my back, and Tyler is hovering above me. I stare up into his eyes, and I can't even describe the amount of love I feel for this guy. Before I can utter any more words, he closes the distance between us, and feeling his lips on mine is the best feeling in the world. Chapter 9. Tyler. I look at the bathroom door again to make sure it's still closed. Then I check the message on my phone. Lisa, you guys will get here tomorrow, right? Me, yes. I had my last concert here in Germany last night, but we're off today. We'll leave in the morning,